Assalamu alaikum. This is Tariq Khosa, Director, Center for Governance Research, Pakistan. As the year 2022 draws to a close, we think it's important to release this end of the year message. We launched the National Initiative Against Organized Crime in Pakistan in November 2019. So it's been more than 3 years that our organization has been working in dealing with serious and organized crimes in Pakistan. We are an independent think tank, an advocacy group of professionals, and we have come up with different projects related with different categories of organized crime, like drug trafficking, smuggling of migrants, trafficking in persons, illicit financial flows like money laundering and terror financing, terrorism, and violent extremism. At the start of this year, we thought that it's important to come up with a national strategy against serious and organized crime in order to forge a partnership between state and society in dealing with challenges that organized crime poses. Accordingly, our national security policy, which gives great emphasis and identifies organized crime as a national security threat, accordingly, therefore, we came up with this national security strategy. And this deals with organized crime exclusively and was released in January this year. It has been shared globally, and our government of Pakistan was also a recipient of this strategy. Earlier this year, the UN Convention Against Transnational Organized Crime, which was passed in year 2000 and ratified by the government of Pakistan in 2012-13, its review was formally started, and under Cluster 1, dealing with criminalization and jurisdiction. So on behalf of civil society, and as a group of, independent think tank, we decided to get in touch with our government, get the national focal point appointed, and so that this review process could be formally started. The national focal point was nominated in January this year, and our formal response to the self-assessment questionnaire started in March of year 2022. We, on behalf of the civil society, have been actively engaged with the government of Pakistan stakeholders, with the national focal person, and other civil society organizations, and have forged an alliance, a civil society alliance of NGOs, civil society organizations, experts, academia, and the private sector. And accordingly, while there was a provision for a voluntary launch of a pilot initiative on this UNTOC review process, Pakistan national focal person and the government offered to the UNODC that Pakistan would like to be the first country in Asia to launch this pilot initiative. Accordingly, a civil society partnership and government of Pakistan stakeholders partnership led to a scoping meeting organized by United Nations Office of Drugs and Crime Civil Society Unit, supported by Global Initiative Against Transnational Organized Crime. A scoping meeting was held in August this year, which led to the launch of the pilot initiative on the UNTOC review process in Islamabad on the 15th of September, 2022. It was a unique milestone and a moment of pride for us as civil society, as well as for the government of Pakistan. Since the launch of the pilot initiative in September 2022, we have come up with 5 key issue papers, position papers, research and papers dealing with different aspects of transnational organized crime, like trafficking in persons and organized crime, terrorism, victims of organized crime, and human rights. So those were the key aspects that we focused and have come up with our research papers and studies. We finally concluded the year's activities on a roundtable on transnational organized crime in Islamabad on the 16th of December. This roundtable dealt with issues of UNTOC and the Trafficking in Persons Protocol, which was ratified by the government this year, and also on human rights and victims' perspectives. And we also released an issue paper on serious and organized crime challenges facing Pakistan. So it's been a productive year, and we want to continue this thrust. The activities will go into formally launching 3 working groups on UN Convention Against Transnational Organized Crime, victims and human rights, as well as on organized crime challenges next year, the year 2023. This year, we have participated actively in all the constructive dialogues held in the UN in Vienna around the UNTOC convention, whether it was firearms or international cooperation or trafficking in persons. And we also actively participated and made a statement on behalf of the civil society during the Conference of Parties held in Vienna by all member states from 17th to 21st October 2022. So all in all, we look back at this year with a sense of satisfaction, and we will strive to achieve our objectives and move forward on these areas of serious and organized crime that we are dealing with as a civil society independent think tank. Now, ladies and gentlemen, with that, I think I wish you all a happy new year, 2023, and hopefully we will all collectively try and make a difference in facing the challenges that serious and organized crime poses for Pakistan.